Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rahul Saxena. I am delighted to be your anchor today, and with immense pleasure, I welcome you all on the occasion of Digital India Week celebration by Software Technology Parks of India, Jaipur. I request you all to kindly keep your cell phones on silent mode. Thank you. So, let's get started with the inaugural session. We commence today's program with an invocation of national anthem. I request you all to stand for the same. Thanks to all of you. I will request to OIC and other guests to light the lamp as a mark of opening of this event. So please. Thank you, sir. Kindly be seated. On behalf of STBI Jaipur, I deem it a pleasure to extend a cordial welcome to the dignitaries, invitees, and the whole staff of STBI Jaipur Center on the occasion of Digital India Week. We are happy to have eminent guests on dais. Dr. KVR Rao, Director, UGC Infonet Center, Joint Director CCT, University of Rajasthan. Sir, please kindly wait to the audience. Thank you. Professor Ashutosh Pant, Additional Director, Swasth Kalyan Group of Institutes. Shri D.K. Pahadia, Senior DGM, RICO, Udyog Bhavan, Jaipur. Participating in this event as speakers in Digital India Week, a very warm welcome once again, and thanks to all of you for joining us. Now I request to Shri Avdesh Kumar, Joint Director, Officer in charge of Jaipur Center, to share some thoughts on Digital India. Sir, please.
Good morning to all. It's my pleasure to have you all in this event where we are celebrating Digital India Week as a part of the event organized by different departments across the country during the whole week. As you might be aware that Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi has inaugurated the Digital India Week on 1st July at Delhi, where around 400 CEOs and around 10 people were present. So the whole event or whole Digital India event has been designed by our TIT Department of Human Technology, Government of India, and it was revised 1 year back by Department on the insistence of our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. So after 1 year, the digital week is being launched, where number of services will be launched across India, which will facilitate the citizen, industry, and other departments, and the whole business and everything can be done through internet and other means, which will reduce the paperwork and other burdens which only we have to do.
Next.
Secondly, I have to tell you also basically internet is going to be made as a utility for all citizens of India. Just like our electricity and water is like a basic requirement or basic need for the citizen. So that it won't be like a privilege for the few, like as of now, we say our highest penetration of mobile and internet. But in terms of number, we might be number one. But if we can point out the population hardly 10 to 15%. So we probably a lot of digital India, but services are not being available in digital India in that manner they thought of. So the whole this activity, it is a utility like taking to the ground level and that is generating different kinds of application and other things, will enable to penetrate on the highest level, maybe out of 127 crores in the next 8 years we may reach around 70 to 80 crores to the highest penetration. So like we can say IRCTC is there, we can say income tax. So go to government initiative, we should reduce the paper and other things and simplify the whole activity of the persons dealing with the government agencies. Similarly, we do digital India, we do for all other services also. And as we are organizing our site, we have been planning to put up a Wi-Fi across 2,000 locations across India in the next 1 year. And during next 3 years, almost 6,000 villages and locations across India will be connected by Wi-Fi. Like by the way, 2019, I can say STP had already location built up in for startup. So with this, I would like to thank everybody for being and the concept event, which is taken in the Digital India event. And thanks to all my speakers also being having come over here. So thanks for everybody. Thanks. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful speech.
Now, we will have a video clip on Digital India. Kindly have a look carefully.
अब जनता के पास सूचना क्रांति के माध्यम से पहुंच रहा है। IT is equal to IT. India's information technology is equal to India tomorrow.
यानी पारदर्शिता और जवाबदेही के दो सशक्त स्तंभों पर आधारित ई-गवर्नेंस। संचार एवं सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी मंत्रालय प्रस्तुत करता है ई-गवर्नेंस के माध्यम से गुड गवर्नेंस। राष्ट्रीय सुशासन दिवस।
और हमारे पास का ये मुख्य काम है कि हम लोग इस तरह से को बढ़ावा दें। डिजिटल इंडिया कार्यक्रम जिसकी शुरुआत में पहले हुई वो एक बहुत ही महत्वाकांक्षी का उद्देश्य है कि हम अपने देश को किस प्रकार से डिजिटली एम्पावर्ड सोसाइटी और में तब्दील करें और इसके लिए जो भी जरूरत चीजें हैं उनको उनकी तरह से निर्माण करें।
आप विस्तार से समझिए ई-गवर्नेंस को लेकर उठाए गए भारत सरकार के विभिन्न कदम और योजनाओं को।
दिल्ली में हो रहा है वो तो बस एक शुरुआत है। सरकारी दफ्तरों से लेकर देश की कॉर्पोरेशंस, म्यूनिसिपैलिटीज, स्कूल्स, यूनिवर्सिटीज, प्राइवेट ऑफिसेज और पंचायतों तक भी पहुंच सकती है ये पहल। अब हमारे लोक सेवक बनेंगे ज्यादा एफिशिएंट और इंडिया बनेगा डिजिटल। Biometric attendance system, a mark of responsibility. Your presence is felt. All the best, India.
Thank you for carefully watching this video, kids. एक बात तो है, अब हमको दोस्ती यारी निभाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी अटेंडेंस के लिए। Now I shall invite Dr. K.V. Rao. He is presently serving as Director of Infonet Center at Rajasthan University. He is also a member of Steering Committee, All India Survey on Higher Education, Ministry of Human Resource and Development, and Joint Director at Center for Converging Technologies. He has served as visiting professor at University of Western Ontario, London, visiting scientist at Argonne National Lab, Chicago. Dr. Rao has received UNESCO Fellowship for Advanced Training in Parallel Computing at CERN, Geneva. Dr. Rao has published nearly 80 papers in various journals of international repute. Editorial board member in Canadian Journal of Applied Physics, Canadian Journal of Applied Research for 3 years. He has delivered several presentations in national and international conferences. He also served as scientist at Roswell Park under National Cancer Institute. He has filed 2 provisional US patents and phase 4 clinical trials are in progress. His present area of research is centered on NBIC. Now I request you, sir, to enlighten us on e-waste. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity
So I would like to thank Mr. Rajesh Kumar and Mr. Kishore also, and also kindly bear with me as far as my attendance means. The lecture is going to be some sort of a pedagogical nature. First of all, I would like to pay tribute to the first Department of Electronics Secretary, Mr. Nambiar, who passed away recently. He was the man responsible for the Software Technology Park of India because the conceptualization took place way back in 1980s. So the thing it is fit to remember because he passed away only 3 days back. And but only thing is that he is also an academician who made this. Now, lot of positive things have been told, and then also why I'm saying is that a lot of things have been said about the positive aspects of digital India and e-governance and all these things. But as an academician, my thoughts goes to some sort of a opposite way. Now the thing is that India has witnessed a lot of growth since 1990s, and then the standard of living has been improved a lot. Whatever we think is that. So I think we are clocking around 7 to 8% of economic growth. That resulted in this lot and lot more people are accumulating so many. So in that case, only government should take initiative, whether it is a capitalist activity like BS and other places also. Government has to take the initiative. Selecting best recycling agency, monitor the execution, do provisions and all that. So with this thing, what I am saying is that I have just given you some sort of extra thoughts, and thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for your great words. Now, second guest, Professor Ashutosh Pant. He is ex-academician of Information Technology of NM University of Science and Technology, China. He has been a member of CUC, the University of Rajasthan, for MCA, MSc, PGDCA, BSc, and MCA courses. In search of seeking educational challenges, he developed the concept of Center of Excellence and implemented it to remote locations like Charidevi School at Jaswantgarh, which became a mega success later. He has made Keshav Vidyapith University, Jaipur as director and Gyani Girls College as assistant director. He had been consulting Hindustan Zinc Limited and Ericsson India for their human resource training and development. He is a renowned youth motivator in this part of the country. He took 109 seminars on leadership, motivation, career guidance, stress management, and opting the right directions at Jaipur, Bhilwara, Ajmer, and some other districts. He has directed 9 short movies to promote various social and educational messages to the society. Now, I request you, sir, to show us some words on focus on digital India. Give him a round of applause.
Vande Mataram. Abhijit who is leading this STPI Jaipur, my friend and part of the university system, Rao Sahab, and from RICO, Dr. D.K. Padia, my colleague, youth and the staff members of STPI. Thank you for inviting me here. But I would like to deliver my speech in Hindi. I hope you don't mind. 7 करोड़ युवाओं के देश में डिजिटल सूर्योदय करने वाले हमारे देश के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी और उनको साधुवाद देता कि कि उन्होंने इतने बड़े महाअभियान को शुरुआत दी। चाइना के अपने एकेडमिक करियर के दौरान मुझे कुछ बातें एक्सपीरियंस हुई। चीन के जो जितने भी युवा उन लोगों को नेतृत्व दिया, सबसे पहले तो जो सीखने को मिली, जो देखने को मिली, उनकी मेहनत। रात को 8 बजे तक सॉफ्टवेयर इंडस्ट्री के लोगों की तरह एकेडमिक फील्ड के यूनिवर्सिटी के एमसीए करने वाले, एमटेक करने वाले स्टूडेंट्स काम कर रहे हैं, डिजिटल वर्क पे लगे हुए, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट पे लगे हुए, जुनून काम को अंजाम देने का और देश के प्रति देशभक्ति का भाव, ये 3 चीजें उनमें मिली। और क्या आश्चर्य है कि वो देश 10.2% इकोनॉमिकल ग्रोथ के साथ तेजी से आगे बढ़ा और एक दिन अपेक्षा कर रहा है कि वर्ल्ड की इकोनॉमी बन जाए। इकोनॉमिकल ग्रोथ इतना जबरदस्त, कुछ सीखने को मिला, पर फिर भी नेतृत्व की कमी इस देश में। फिर भी हम हिंदुस्तानी वहां जाकर 70 से अधिक यूनिवर्सिटीज में ये बता रहे हैं कि सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट कैसे किया जाए, कैसे वर्ल्ड को अपनी मुट्ठी में लिया जाए। फिर भी 50% के करीब सॉफ्टवेयर का मार्केट हमने कंपेयर किया, बीपीओ का मार्केट हमने कंपेयर किया। कारण आपके सामने, वी आर गुड इन कम्युनिकेशन, वी आर वेरी गुड इन लीडरशिप। ये 2 चीजें हमें दूसरे देशों के मुकाबले आगे लाती। मुझे खुशी है इन सभी चीजों को समझते हुए हमारी डिस्कस, डू और डिसाइड, चर्चा करो, फिर कुछ करो, और जो आपने किया आपको सबको बता दो। कितनी बढ़िया बात। अगर ये सच में होने लग जाए जो शुरुआत हो चुकी है, तो मेरे ख्याल में देश की तस्वीर बदल जाएगी। ये आप भी मानते हैं। भारत नेट के माध्यम से 2.5 लाख ग्राम पंचायतों को जोड़ने का प्लान, आप समझते हैं इसका मतलब? ग्राम पंचायत में जब जुड़ जाएगी, जो भी निर्णय सरकार ने तुरंत ग्राम के छोटे व्यक्ति तक पहुंच जाएगा। और ये मोबाइल नेटवर्क के माध्यम से बहुत अच्छा संभव। नेटवर्क की क्या करें, 60 करोड़ ब्रॉडबैंड कनेक्शन बनाने का प्लान। तो नेटवर्क आएगा, फिर जब आएगा तो क्या सोचा जाएगा? ये जनरेगा नेक्स्ट जनरेशन नेटवर्क, एनजीएन, डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत स्थापित किया जाएगा। पुराने एक्सचेंज है, टेलीफोन एक्सचेंज है, जो डिजिटलाइज है, उनको आईपी बेस्ड एक्सचेंज में तब्दील किया जाएगा। तब जाकर ये फास्ट नेटवर्क के रूप में बन पाएंगे। वाईफाई हॉटस्पॉट की बात आप कर रहे हैं, कई जगह शुरू हुई। वाईफाई हॉटस्पॉट है और तुम्हारा फ्री में इंटरनेट की एक्सेसिबिलिटी बढ़ेगी। ये ज्ञान का संचार है, लोगों को फैलाओ। अगर आपने किया है तो बताओ, पहले तो सोचो, चर्चा करो, फिर कुछ करो, और फिर करो तो बताओ आपने क्या किया, ताकि जो भी इस काम को कर सके। ये संचार। 5वां ज्ञान का उपयोग। अब जो कुछ उसने किया उसके गांव में बहुत बढ़िया अगले गांव में किसी एक व्यक्ति ने, बुजुर्ग व्यक्ति ने बढ़िया काम किया, तो उस काम को उठाओ और अपने काम में इम्प्लीमेंट करो। ये ज्ञान का उपयोग। दिस इज प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ नॉलेज। इस काम को करने का अभी डिजिटल इंडिया में एक चिड़िया विशोच में तरीका नहीं जा रही, वह समाज में ही भवन चांस का नीचा दिखा कितने डिफिकल्ट परिस्थिति, लेकिन वो एक मोड़ी कार्य वो उन हवाओं के विरुद्ध सबसे बड़ी आवाज। ये आवाज शुरुआत किया, कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है, शुरुआत तो है, एक कदम बढ़ा, शुरुआत तो है। सो बेसिकली स्वच्छ भारत मिशन का मोबाइल ऐप जो बनाया, स्वच्छ भारत है, सब लोगों ने बहुत लोगों ने फोटो खिंचाई, बहुत लोगों ने सच में काम किया, लेकिन काम हुआ, उस काम को मोबाइल ऐप में जोड़ दिया जाए। तो डिजिटली आपने जो भी सामाजिक अभियान बनाए हैं उनका उपयोग होगा डिजिटल के माध्यम से हो सकता है। ऐसा ही एक फ्रेमवर्क तैयार करने के लिए इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तैयार करके कभी कविता नहीं निर्माण कर सकता, नाच के वैसे कभी कविता नहीं निर्माण कर सकता। पहले की निजी शब्दता में समष्टि का निर्माण करते, need का निर्माण करते नए काम करते धन्यवाद STPI थैंक यू। Thank you, sir, for a wonderful speech. Now, our first speaker, Shri Dinesh Kumar Paharia. Mr. Dinesh Kumar Paharia is presently working as Senior PGM Manager in Rajasthan State Industry Development and Investment Corporation Limited, RICO, an apex organization of Government of Rajasthan engaged in forestry industrial development in the state of Rajasthan. He is looking after development and promotion of IT and IT industries, electronics industry and special economic zone in the state. Mr. Paharia has 23 years of experience of promotion and development investment. He is an engineering graduate in electronics engineering from a reputed institute of Rajasthan, that is MNIT. He is also an MBA and entered in computer science. For his outstanding services, Government of Rajasthan has conferred State Merit Award to Mr. Paharia in the year 2010. Sir, now please come and share your thoughts on IT and trade, IT industry and trade.
Good morning. Basically, good afternoon. I am very grateful to students, especially also during this opportunity to be present on this occasion of celebration of Digital India. It is an honor for me to be present here. My previous speaker just spoke a lot about Digital India. Has elaborated the agenda of the Government of India, especially the Prime Minister agenda, and he has another point, the time is for digital. Time we are looking at the getting the definitely need of power. As far as Digital India is concerned, how to achieve the target of Digital India. So Government of Rajasthan has realized the importance of Digital India, and now we have to do a lot of research. So very significant because there is a lot of components and equipment to achieve the target of Digital India, and especially the computer, mobile, appliances. So Government of Rajasthan decided to set up a lot of special zones for manufacturing electronic items, especially mobile, electronic components, IT, IDS, all this things. RICO is a Government of Rajasthan organization engaged in fostering industrial investment in the state of Rajasthan. So far, Rajasthan is as far as this industrial area is concerned, we have developed almost 230 industrial areas across the state. And some of the areas are dedicated to only IT and electronics. So, how to achieve the target of the Digital India, the agenda is clear. We have to promote the industries, especially the electronics and IT. And in this direction, we are setting up two dedicated zones for electronics at Jaipur and Bhiwani. One more zone is coming up in Jaipur in Mehra Road for electronics industry. One of the renowned mobile manufacturing already decided to manufacture mobile phones in India, and that industry is coming up in Bhiwani. And they will be manufacturing mobile phones and accessories. Government of Rajasthan has launched recently a new Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme 2014. Under this we are providing a lot of concessions and incentives to the industries, especially the ESM industry, ESM electronics design and manufacturing, which is the key sector nowadays. This sunrise sector basically. Countries have already achieved milestones in IT sector. Now this is the time for electronic system design and manufacturing ESM sector. and on this occasion of this Digital India celebrations, and we want the success of this Digital India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Once again, our thanks to all of you and all three speakers who gave us valuable knowledge and shared their thoughts. Now I request to Shri Ram Kishore Babu, Deputy Director of STK Jaipur, to give vote of thanks to our guests. Sir, please.
I would like to thank Professor K.V.R. Rao, Director of Export for the Rajasthan Institute, for giving his valuable time and spreading his ideas. And I request Mr. Amrit Srivastava, OIC, Standard and OIC Investigator. I would like to thank Sir Ashutosh Pant, National Director, Swasthya Kalyan Group, giving his time and sharing his ideas. And now I would like to thank Mr. Dinesh Kumar Pahadia, Senior Deputy for giving his time. Then I request Mr. Dinesh Pahadia to hand over to Mr. Avdesh. Now I would like to thank all the participants and my colleagues who participated in this event successfully. And I hand over to back to back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. A feedback form is in the folder. You all have it. So I request all of you to kindly fill the feedback form and please submit it back. Those who have completed feedback form, kindly submit. Now I would like to request Mr. Avdesh Srivastava and Shri Ram Kishore Babu sir and all of our three guests to kindly come on the stage for a photograph. Thank you, sir. Now I request to all of you to kindly join us for some refreshment and